Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Peace World. Atlanta men are done. 90% of clubs are just women. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. See that, Chow? It's Chow Time.
We've all heard of mansplaining, but allow me to introduce you to she-laborating. It is when you ask a woman a very, very simple question and she sits you down and gives you a 30-minute answer.
Only women that are struggling to find a partner are actually the ones that are wife material. So do you feel that way? Because nowadays I feel like they want a fun wife that's fun, but she also has domestic capabilities. She can go out to work, have a good time, be fine as hell, work out, take care.
We don't care about the twerking and going out part, but the domesticating duties we do care about.
Of herself, but she's also going to come home, cook, clean, of a smell like onion rings. Women who are truly inside that used to be deemed wife material are not getting wifed up anymore.
This is just factually incorrect, okay? Never have I heard a man say he wants his woman to be able to go out and twerk up the place, firstly.
Right?
No. Okay, maybe
You know what my wife is missing? Those twerking skills, you know? She cooks, she cleans, she does everything, she dotes on me, but you know those twerking skills that I see all those other women have? I think I'm gonna get rid of her and get those women.
these people's world, but in the real world, no, okay? And the women who are inside, how would you even know that they're getting married? You would never know. Their Instagrams are on private. They live regular lives. They're not out here showing themselves on Instagram. Those women are still getting picked, still getting married. You just wouldn't know because they're not constantly in your face.
Recently.
Like, good women don't post on the internet like that. Maybe will post on like Facebook on their family feed and stuff, but they're not posting for attention just like these single modern women are.
I matched with a doctor on a dating app, and I was just like, I said, what do you do? He's like, I'm a doctor, and he was just like, I was like, okay, so what's your goals? He was just like, oh no, I kind of blocked you because like, what do you mean? What's my goals? Is a doctor not enough? I don't want somebody who's content with where they are. A doctor is being a doctor is amazing. I understand.
How do you go further from a doctor? Once you're a doctor, you're a doctor. Is there like a super doctor after doctor? You know, Dr. Evil? Doctor? What are we
And what
talking
you guys go
about?
through to get there, but why can't you want more? I guess me having 3 jobs shows you that I'm never comfortable with being in one place.
The man probably makes 10 times more than you with his 1 doctor degree being a doctor than your 3 jobs.
Child, not being he need to run for the president. He's already a surgeon, and that ain't enough for you.
A surgeon would be top of the top doctors already. Where can he go up?
It's not a money thing more, so I guess it's an ambition thing.
He reached the highest echelon of doctorship. A surgeon.
I think you having 3 jobs shows that you're not a specialist at anything. And you have no idea what it takes to be a specialist. I guarantee your 3 jobs combined, he's making more money than you are. It's
10
a
times.
10, 15 year plus training. Right? I don't know what it's like in America, but in the UK, they don't even start to make real money until they're in their mid-30s.
Right? Because they become fellowship, then they learn, then they become into the trade and actually start doing surgeries when they start making 100K plus.
And you're gonna look at him and say it's an ambition thing. What the level of education is clearly not where it needs to be. In this clip, we have a work husband and a work wife. Okay, the caption says, she told her husband she's staying to work an extra shift at work and we've booked a hotel room for the night. Oh my God. I believe this is a nurse.
Hey, I'm gonna stay the night shift. Yeah, I'm gonna.
1, you pookie motherfucker. Why are you posting all of this? Why are you proud of this? Having a girl or a wife / mother cheat with you when she's in a relationship already. I know she would probably still do it anyways with someone else, but why let it be you? Have some morals, have some standards, and not do these things.
I'm gonna stay tonight. Is that okay? Yeah. Is it a problem? Is it a problem? Oh.
And it's an older lady past her 30s, past the wall for sure, with a younger guy. There's a trend.
Okay, yeah, I just, I'll give you a call
And this guy is such a pookie.
in the middle of
Just
the
look
night.
at him.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna
Ray
stay tonight.
Pookie right
I'll be
here.
home about 7:30. Okay. All right, I love you. Okay, bye.
The I love you at the end.
So you went for it?
Yes. Not happy, but yeah.
You booked a hotel room already?
Hotel room's booked. Keys in my car.
Typical. Typical. You know what I'm saying? Tattoos on the neck, dreads. You know what I'm saying? Got the Nikes on. You know what I'm saying? And he just wants to show you that he can take your bitch. He has to. He has to. He has to. Okay. Telling your husband you love him while you're in the arms of another man being caressed. She looks like she's an older woman as well, so she probably just wanted to be easy. Oh man, these nurses. So apparently, there's been a lot going on in Atlanta. And by a lot going on, I mean, there aren't many eligible, available men. And the women are going through it right now because I'm seeing complaints left, right, and center.
Atlanta nightlife right now is not the same.
Stop it.
Especially clubs.
Oh,
one of the
no.
biggest clubs, one of my favorites in Atlanta, it just closed down not too long ago.
It's not.
Wait, are you women frequenting strip clubs? Or wait, well, they might be working at the strip
Magic
clubs.
City, is it?
No, not Magic. Magic cool, but it's not like
Pop in, serious
no,
things.
they doing all of that in Magic. You can have a good time in Magic actually.
Mhm.
But Allure, that used to be my favorite club. It just closed down.
Why
so
did they close it down?
I don't know. But now we got Onyx. Onyx, yeah, it's cool, but I don't know. Magic is cool. Nightlife in Atlanta just not the same right now though.
Why? Because of the close down or just generally?
Everybody locked up.
In prison?
Everybody locked up. All the niggas
In prison?
with money, they
in prison?
inside. Everybody, it's just a drought right
Oh
now.
my God, free the bottle poppers! Free the bottle
Free the
poppers!
bottle poppers.
They're so important. They're such an integral part of the club
Yes.
life.
Maybe
Really? Free the bottle poppers?
they'll come out in the winter. It's been real slow lately, dry.
All the bottle poppers are in jail.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
God.
lot of them, not all of them. A lot of them in jail or in hiding because they don't want to go to jail.
Here in Atlanta, the girlies are the ones who approach the men.
Wait.
The men- no.
Wait!
I'm telling you.
The girls are moving to the boys here?
Yes. And they won't say it. They don't want to come out and say it, but they do. The men here are they're just so spoiled. They are spoiled. All the girls are sharing the same man. All the girlies here, they're
All the girls are sharing the same men. Who's spoiled? The few men that are sharing all the girls.
dating the same 3 Africans. Africans are a big thing here. Then if-
Really?
yes.
Like Portia Williams, African
Oh
type
my God,
heat.
they want that. And then if it's not the Africans, then yes, it has to be like the athletes. Everybody's a money guy now, a entrepreneur, an investor now. Everybody's that. And
That's what you guys always claim. Every single woman I always talk to, or some former fashion, some kind of entrepreneur.
Atlanta, which
do
I don't get,
lashes.
but I don't know what y'all be investing in. But yeah, be careful. Here, I just feel like the dating scene really, really caters to the men. The men don't really court. It's really weird
Oh,
to
wow.
watch. And then it's weird to see like the women, how they will beat each other's wigs off over these dudes.
Beat each other's wigs off. I'm gonna have to use that later. Where are all the men? 90% women in Atlanta. I do admit that is a lot of women. There's some men.
Look, shouts out to the men in Atlanta, okay? But what we're seeing with this, This is actually becoming a universal problem.
Yep.
The men in Atlanta are
drizzle.
doing it. The women are complaining. I'm seeing women in the Caribbean complaining. I'm seeing women in Africa complaining. I'm seeing women in the UK complaining. There's been a major shift, and a lot of men are just content in saying, you know what, right now, it doesn't seem like there's anything out there for me. I'm just gonna fall back.
Let me say this. This is not a gotcha moment. Because we knew, the men and women, that it was going to harm a certain demographic of women who follow certain movements or hold the water for certain movements. And there's always one group. So for the birth of the Kevin Samuels, the birth of the Passport Bros or Blue Book Gentlemen, the women that are still following this feminist agenda, we knew who it was going to hurt. And all of these different movements, right? So seeing that video with a club full of women or lounge or whatever, like full of women, that's only the beginning. Because the more men stay at home and say they want peace, they play video games and say, I'd rather do that after getting off from work, living in apartments by themselves, or decide to go overseas for 6 months, work on a ship for 6 months, or work for electrical companies and leave on the weekend to go overseas. And the dudes that follow Kevin Samuels saying, yo, if you ain't a certain type of woman, I don't want to deal with you. Or if you feel I'm less than, I'd rather not be around you. I don't want to be accused like Brian Banks. They see those stories that keep rehashing in society. I don't want to be set up for a robbery. All of these different things men are thinking. They're thinking. We talk about it. They rather go to cigar lounges. Y'all don't understand.
I actually kind of want to go to a cigar lounge. I don't really smoke tobacco or cigars like that, but the idea of being able to sit and chill with just other gentlemen and not have to worry about women around and stuff just feels kind of nice.
What type of time men are on.
I think also a lot of men are realizing, like, what is the club scene for?
For
Like, you're not
women
going
to
to
get
meet a
free
wife in the
shit.
club, realistically, right? So what are you actually going to the club for?
From what I could tell, men in my age range that are like did the club in the 90s, they said the 90s worked out. A lot of the club, most women were very receptive. They went out, they knew they wanted to get laid, they wanted to have fun. They didn't really put up such a facade. And then nowadays, women are just so entitled and have this raw energy that men don't want to deal with it anymore, and it's not worth it to them. But they did say it was worth it in the 90s.
You might have some men who will go on occasion, but I think more and more men are stepping away because if they are actually looking for something serious, there are way better places to go to look for that. And the thing about the club is, once you go once, you've gone. Like, there's nothing new. Like, you've gone to a strip club one time, you've been. Like, nothing new, nothing's going to change. Every night is the same.
They sit in the library learning IT, don't have no background in IT like myself. So we know where this is going. And for women not to catch on this and say, yo, you listening to influencers who have boyfriends, or you listening to friends who have, they're in marriages. You listen to the friends that are no good, that want to cheat, who don't care for relationships. It's going to harm you, the ones that want to go out and be around men, the ones that tell you to be antisocial against men. It's going to harm you more so than anybody else. Certain groups, certain races, certain colors of women are going to take the brunt of it. But stubbornness, stubborn. But we see what's going to happen, and this is just only the beginning as technology increases. This is only going to, but
got robot.
Shout out to everybody.
Soon.
I don't want to be vitriolic. I don't want to approach this from a hostile standpoint. Just, ladies, just watch who you listen to. That's it. So watch who you listen to.
It's more than that. Just maybe start thinking for yourself. Maybe use that brain of yours instead of just regurgitating everything people tell you to regurgitate. Maybe start thinking about the ideas Oh.
Even you shouldn't allow to get into a conversation with men and men have to curb what they say, or they got to walk on eggshells when they talk to you. I don't operate like that when I get into certain discussions. And men shouldn't have to. Truth should make you free.
This guy is absolutely right. When it comes to all this feminist nonsense, there are certain women who are going to feel it more than others. Because all these white women that come out talking this nonsense, they all have husbands. They all have husbands.
He's right.
And they will make up every reason to why they're still saying what they're saying, even though they're married. Yeah, so all these Drew Afollos, right? All these other white feminists who are talking about how much they hate men and building these platforms on how much they hate men. You guys keep taking their advice because they're telling you that with a ring on their finger. It hit different.
Let me let you know something, okay? If we ever hang out for the first time or we on a first date and afterwards I let you hit and it was ball down there, baby, I did the choosing, okay? You didn't hit this, baby, I hit that.
And it was ball. Oh, so you shaved beforehand. Gotcha.
Okay, because I already knew before this date there was a possibility I was going to give you some, okay? All you had to do was play your cards right.
Exactly. He had to play his cards right. So he had to earn it. So, yeah, he hit that.
Okay, I got her prepared and ready, okay? She came on this date ready for whatever happens. Now, if we go on the first date and it's looking like Chewbacca down there and I let you, okay, claw your way through that to part my legs like the Red Sea, baby, you hit this, okay? That is when you can absolutely tell everybody, yeah, I hit that.
So, you planning ahead and not planning ahead matters of him hitting it or not? Because he entered you, did he not, in either scenario?
Because, baby, you chose me. Okay, because before that date, I left it hairy to make sure these legs didn't part like the Red Sea. And somehow you unlocked the magic coochie key. Whatever you did, I say, oh, he deserves to get a little blessing, bless him with a little coochie, okay? That is when you are allowed to say, I hit that. Other than that, baby, I did the choosing.
The dick envy, the penis envy that these women have. I talk about this so much, especially with my girlfriend, and even with the Ali Wong thing. It's just, women really want to be men. They want to be seen as men. They want to operate like men. They want to talk like men. They want to do the exact same things as men. They want to hit us, which is weird because we're penetrating them. I don't understand how they're hitting us in a sense.
Okay, I chose you. You ain't come choose me.
I couldn't imagine. Like, I'm just gonna say it. How are you this old and you're still doing hitting on the first date? Huh? Well, like, I don't get it. And then because people have no shame anymore, they'll just come out and say it on the internet. No shame, because shame doesn't exist. You look like you're in your 40s or late 30s at least.
I thought it was
talking 40s. About hitting it on the first date? Surely at this point in your life, you have more decorum. You become more sophisticated. You become more...
The brothers all bundled up.
You know what the worst part is? Because I talk about this all the time. Most people, when they go on dates, they'll even be talking for a long time. So they might talk for a couple of days and then they go on a date. So you meet someone, talk for a couple of days and then let them hit. Like, that's... At this age, you can't even say, oh, my frontal lobe.
If a man favors getting his blank sucked, red flag. Flag on the play. Because guess what? That's not exclusive to women. Everybody has a mouth. You see what I'm getting at?
Wait, what? But it's just a hole. We don't care if it's a mouth, a booty hole, a vagina hole, a hole in the wall.
You're getting at, and I'd like to further your point. Ladies, if your man kisses you on the lips, he's gay. He likes men, okay? You know why? Because men have lips too. Two men can kiss. Come on, use your head. If your man gives you a hug, absolutely not, okay? That's not exclusive to women either. Men have bodies. If your man goes out to dinner with you, like takes you on a date, No. Okay, because he could also be eating dinner with a man. He should only do things with you that he can only do with you because you're a woman. If his face is not smack dab in the middle of your cat at all times, that is a gay man. Hold up, she has one more point that I want you to hear.
Men, they've been taught through the patriarchy to assert dominance all the time. So it's kind of like two dogs. You know how two male dogs, even if they're male dogs, one will still mount the other one. Yeah, they're mounting one another because that dog wants to assert dominance over the other dog.
God, she's just preaching.
That is not why they do that. They do that because they're in heat and they just want to bang holes. Like I said, just holes. Hole in the wall or hole in your vagina. They're holes.
In the gospel, because literally when I see another man, the first thing that pops into my head, I know it's the first thing that pops into his head, is who's gonna mount who? Because it has to happen at some point in time. One of us is gonna have to show the other who's the big dog. Okay, that's just how men work. Okay, men are exactly specifically like dogs, the animal. There's no difference between us whatsoever. Okay, so make sure you know that.
The older I get, the more research I do into feminism, the more I interact with feminists, the more videos I see from feminists, the harsher I am on feminists.
My brother, I'm in the same boat. Everybody from when I first started till now, people tell me I've gotten harsher, I've gotten meaner, I've gotten a little bit more angry. And just the more I see, the more I experience, the less shit and the less fucks I want to give.
The more stupid I think it is because of what it turns women into. It removes logic. A lot of these women that be saying this dumb stuff, they're not dumb in real life. They probably have degrees, they probably have good jobs. But it's the ideology. Will really convince a woman that if a man wants to get head from his woman, he's gay? Like, but you know, sometimes you think of something.
That is the weirdest thing. Why you get your dick sucked by your girl is now gay.
And it's really stupid. And you say it out loud to yourself when you're alone, and you're like, that's dumb. I can't even believe I thought that. She came on the internet with confidence and said this nonsense.
True.
Everyone fancies you. It's quite clear.
That's really nice.
But a lot of men feel that they are priced out. The financial element is very important to you.
It's not that I am a financially based woman, I'm not in the slightest, but to get to this age and not have a comfortable living, it's not about the money, it's what were you doing with your life.
Most people are kind of struggling, even in their 30s and stuff. They're just living normal lives. They're not extravagant in any way, but they're living nice, normal lives.
If you're like 20, 21, this isn't to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people at these big ages they're saying, oh, $4,000 a month's too. If you think at 30 years old, $4,000 a month is like a substantial amount of money, we're not going to be aligned frequently. We're just,
so what is give me the figures.
There's no figure.
No, because $4,000 a month is all right. I don't think I know anyone that makes $6,000 a month and it's not illegal.
But I didn't ask how you made your money. I asked, do you make money?
She don't care.
So you don't even care if he's so you don't care how he makes the money?
I don't judge.
It's a dangerous woman, boys. This is a dangerous woman.
Agreed.
And look, by the way, there's a reason why women like this are single. Okay? Attractive, successful, she's the problem. She said, listen, you can be, it don't really matter who you are as a person. You can be a great person. We can have everything in common. You don't make a certain amount of money. But if you do make money illegally, you could be doing anything. It doesn't really matter. I don't judge as long as you make money. She's the problem.
Yep. You know, it's funny. It's so easy for women to come on here and spout whatever the hell they're spouting and still get followers and views. For us men, if I was to say stupid shit like that, I would get destroyed in the comment section and would not have a platform whatsoever. I actually have to experience some of these things, actually have knowledge and use logic. And a lot of these women just, you're gay if you want head. And then you get 10,000 followers. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. I catch you guys next time. Ciao.